How is the training camp going? Because we see the 30-second clips with Rafael Cordero and your whole team, but could you give us a little more insight into how things are going?
I'm doing great, but my body's right now. I'm sore. I'm really sore.
I think you're playing possum.
No,
The world doesn't seem to get enough of this bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. And honestly, so can't we. With less than 2 months before the ultimate showdown, where youth versus experience will be put to the ultimate showdown, who will emerge victorious in the battle of the decade?
On July 20th, I'm going to show the world that I can outbox Mike Tyson and prove everyone wrong and show that I will be the one doing the killing.
The two players decided to go face-to-face, but not in the ring. Instead, in a press conference, and boy, if just their mouths could damage each other this much, I can't imagine how bad the battle in the bout just might be. Did you miss out on this press conference? Well, don't you worry, because in today's videos, we have all the key moments of this bout that you wouldn't want to miss. Also, I have a feeling this press conference gave away who might be the ultimate winner of the match. So stay tuned till I reveal that as well. So let's address the elephant in the room, which seems to be the favorite question that everyone loves bombarding Mike with.
Frankly, you are too old to be fighting a guy who's 28.
Like, it isn't obvious enough. The man has more experience in years than how old Jake is. But at the end of the day, when it comes to sports, age and performance seem to be heavily correlated. And a lot of people are genuinely concerned for Mike and what his condition would be after this match. But our legend, like, always gave the most savage reply one could imagine when he was questioned about the same.
well, I'm beautiful. That's all I can say.
The confidence of a man with a face tattoo. Damn, I wish I had that in life. But let's look at our boy Jake Paul right now. After all, he's the guy that the current generation is rooting for. When asked about what his thoughts were about going against the legend and about the mixed reactions people have about the match, Jake bluntly replied without sugarcoating anything.
I truly believe that there's a lot of people who, see me as an arrogant ass. I can be sometimes, but I'm just having fun and entertaining the world. And I do think that the older generation wants people to see Mike knock me out. But at the end of the day, I also have the kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college students rooting for me.
Well, at least he's self-aware and is not living in La La Land about what the audience feels. But hey, for Jake, this match in the ring is a lot more personal than it is for Mike. Why, you ask? Well, he thinks the hate he is receiving is because all these pro fighters are trying to put an end to him. I didn't say that. He did. Hear this out.
Mike wanted this. Mike wanted it to be a pro fight. He wants the war. And so I respect that. I respect them for taking this fight, for stepping up to try to put an end to me. Because that's what all these fighters have been trying to do, is end the YouTuber. And if Mike can do that, then he's a hero.
Okay, what now? I'm sorry. I take back what I had to say about him not living in La La Land. Because, sir, by the looks of it, Jake Paul just got a permanent residence in the YouTube Delulu world. YouTubers fighting bouts with older legendary fighters seem to be pretty common nowadays, especially in the Paul family. Do we need to remind you about the time Logan Paul fought the former boxing champion Floyd Mayweather Jr.? That crazy match went on for 8 rounds and still there was no winner declared. So much for YouTubers being better than everyone else. I mean, Logan was in his prime, and he still couldn't take down Floyd, who was probably his weakest. Will history repeat itself in the Jake versus Tyson match? I have a feeling it will. Especially when you compare how humble and realistic Mike is versus how absolutely crazy Jake has been acting. And Mike's reaction to Jake claiming that he's been trying to put an end to YouTubers was somber, but incredibly strong.
No, I really like Jake a lot, but once he's in that ring, you have to fight like his life is dependent on it, because it will be.
Jake, my brother. Worst case scenario is that you will beat Mike in the ring. But Guess where you can never beat him? In class and in life. Mic drop! Now let's go back to the press conference, which had some absolute jaw-dropping moments that would have made anyone go nuts. Yes, I'm talking about this part.
You know that I actually work for Jake Paul. I've gotten to know him pretty well. I've seen him box quite a bit, and I can confidently say that you're gonna knock his out, Mike! Wow. You're gonna knock his out! Let's go!
Ouch! Now that's gotta hurt. Jake was so butthurt about this that he ended up firing the guy on the spot.
And I can confidently say that you're fired.
Hey, Jake, I'm the face of the company. You know you can't fire me. I am better.
Security.
But, Mike.
But he got a double burn right back when the guy gave a cocky reply that he can't fire him as he is the face of the company. Man, even I feel bad for Jake Paul now. Poor guy even called for security to escort the guy out. But poor baby. It's fine, man. Learn from the baddest man on the planet on how to handle such comments. When the same manager asked Mike on which round he's going to knock Jake out, Mike, being the GOAT he is, gave a reply that put the manager at his place.
My only question is, what round are you going to knock him out in?
Hey, come to the fight. Hope you can afford a ticket.
How can one not love this guy? He took a stand for Jake and gave a reply to the manager while also establishing that he is going to beat Jake's ass regardless. Man, he just proves to you why he is the Mike Tyson. But with all sorts of crazy happening everywhere, it just seems like everyone is in support of Mike, and Jake is the underdog who low-key looks like he has lost his mind. Let me take you back to a few weeks when this exact scenario played out. Yep, boxing buffs. Remember Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney? I'm just having major deja vu right now. Just like Ryan, Jake has been acting all sorts of wild and is the underdog of the match. But what if history repeats itself and Jake ends up beating the crap out of Mike as bad as Ryan beat Haney? Nah, that can't happen. Right?
He's been doing this his whole entire life, so it's second nature to him. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I've been doing it at a super high level, but on July 20th, I'm going to show the world that I can outbox Mike Tyson and prove everyone wrong and show that I will be the one doing the killing.
I'll let you decide. But both the boxers have not left any stones unturned to give their absolute best for this match. Watch any of their training videos and you will know what I'm saying. Jake has gained an insane amount of weight and looks buffer than ever in the conference.
By the way, how much you weigh these days?
I'm heavy, big boy, 230s.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Mike, on the other hand, is taking things pretty chill.
It was 2 months ago, he was chill. Rumor is he's not so chill now. No weed, eating raw meat. Let's see today. Is that an accurate assessment of where you're at? Are you not so chill?
I'm pretty chill right now.
Yeah, you seem pretty chill.
Man, is Mike taking things a little too chill? I'm all over the place now. The results of this match are honestly something no one can predict, and I can't wait to see how this one plays out. However, there were a few comments and lighthearted questions that weren't as nerve-wracking as deciding who might win. Like this one when a kid compared old boxers to the new gen boxers.
Yo, Mike, how would you compare Jake to boxers in the 90s? And Jake, how do you foresee young boxers like me coming up? You feel me? Jake.
Well, Jake is his own person. He's not like anybody else but him. He started this YouTuber stuff out and he made it successful, and we're gonna see how far it's gonna take him.
Who would train me better, Jake or you, Mike?
Me, definitely me.
Well, said Mike. The guy also pitted the two boxers with a fun yet interesting question, and for once, Jake had a decent reply to a question.
Older fighters have more heart and balls and weren't afraid, but I think the newer fighters have more skill and technique and are sharper. So that's why I'd be a better coach.
But soon things got real awkward and funny. The kid started asking some insane questions, and well, just watch what followed.
So you think he has bigger balls? Who do you think's got a higher body count? What's your body count, Jake? What's your body count?
Yo,
Where's this kid's mother?
Jake, you think yours is higher? Type shit, we outside, go, go, boom, bitch! Ah!
This press conference was probably one of the strongest, most interesting, yet incredibly dramatic ones in a really long time. And these are the closing statements of both the players. First up is YouTube turned pro boxer, Jake Paul everyone.
Do you feel like you'll be able to take Mike Tyson's power at this stage?
I know I will be able to. I'm a natural born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, is to move up into this weight class, and I'm gonna show Mike who has the more power, because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe that I hit harder. I know it's gonna be tough. I know I'm gonna have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared, don't get me wrong, but it's not about the fear stopping me. It's about going into it even though I am scared, and that's what true bravery is.
And now, the one and only Mike Tyson, ladies and gentlemen.
I wanted to shoot around because I wanted more action. If we only have 2 minutes, we'll fight more.
The fight is all set and ready to take place on Saturday, July 20th at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. For all those who can't catch the match in Texas, make sure your Netflix subscription is upgraded, because the fight will also be streamed live exclusively on the platform. At Monday's press conference, Paul didn't downplay the hype surrounding the fight, calling it the biggest fight of the 21st century. This is quite literally the biggest fight of the 21st century, Paul said. Because of the fact that it's Mike Tyson versus me, but also the fact that it's in 700 million households. Can't deny that one bit. Tyson, who is rocking his late 50s, 57 to be precise, is having a comeback like it's no one's business. Do I have to remind you that he has a 56 all-time record with a professional career spanning 20 years and was the undisputed world heavyweight champion from 1987 to 1990? I don't think so. But it has been a while since that man last stepped on the ring. In fact, it's almost 20 years since his last match. However, he did have an exhibition fight with Roy Jones in 2020, which ended in a draw. So what might end up happening in this fight is something we are all eagerly waiting to know. Paul is a newbie in the boxing world and has barely any experience. But despite just a 4-year boxing career, the YouTuber found incredible success with his first fight coming in 2020. The match left everyone spellbound when Jake won with a 9, 1 record, and 6 knockouts. However, in the boxing world, Jake is still a YouTuber who lucked out. People don't take him as seriously, and many question if he's even fit to claim himself a boxer. So this match is as personal as it gets for Paul, who is on a quest to earn some respect as a boxer. There is way too much at stake for both the boxers, and honestly, I can't wait. This match is the ultimate showdown between youth versus experience, and the glories of the 90s versus Gen Z. But the winner, guess we will have to wait a little longer for that. We will let you make your pick right now so that you can come back when the match is done. So, are you Team Mike or Team Jake Paul? Let us know everything in the comments down below. And while you're at it, make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe. Because trust me, we have some great content coming up for you guys.